Hi everyone, I'm Maribel. I'm a counselor at Merced Adult School, and this week we're going to talk about tips on how to create a weekly routine schedule. It could be monthly too, but you want to be able to set up a schedule, a routine in your life. But why is this important? Why would you want a routine or have a schedule? Well, if you want to be able to meet your goals or your New Year's resolution, because in the next year you want to maybe live a year with intentions and maybe cultivate some healthy habits. Maybe you have aspirations and you want to achieve something this year. You maybe want to have that self-disciplined, where you feel like you can do whatever you set yourself to accomplish. And you need to make time for everything that makes you happy. So you want to be able to pay attention to your mental health and physical health. So in order to be able to do that, you need to have a schedule or set a routine. It's very important. Okay. So what's the first step? Well, you kind of want to have some goals. So specify your goals. That means if there's short-term goals, that could be daily goals, weekly goals, and then we're looking at long-term goals, monthly, and maybe at the end of the year. You want to have a vision of your life, whatever it is that makes you happy. So this could be, and these were like my last year goals, was to get healthy, and gain another income, maybe have healthy relationships, have healthier coping skills, maybe learn how to love yourself more, maybe like some of these, like going back to school, reading more, maybe it is finding a new job, starting your own business, whatever it is. These are some goals and visions that you might want to have, and it's good to have them. And so you have to think about it and specify what those goals are. So how can you start this? What's going to help you lead to be successful in meeting your goals? So get tools that will help you get where you want to. You want to be able to put your schedule somewhere and making sure it's set. So they always say writing things down make things, you'll remember them, whether it's like writing a list for the grocery store. You want to be able to see it, visualize it. These visuals really hold you accountable to your goals. So why write it down if you're not going to do it, right? So get yourself a whiteboard. I know I have one by my desk. It's a daily reminder of things. Get yourself a calendar, and if you have a planner, it should include it in your planner. And if you can get a planner where you can have, like, you don't have to assign a certain month, you can decide which month, where, what time, and stuff like that. Get yourself a planner where you might have a calendar. You can actually use your Google Calendar. I know I use that too for work and school, and sometimes there's a big paper you can put it on your desk, and every time you're on your desk you see it. I see those people do that. Get yourself a notebook, and I know I have a few around here. One is a personal one, there's a few ones. This is one for starting another channel. And get yourself a notebook, because again, writing things down maybe before bed or something like that. Have alarms. I have alarms every morning. So during the week, Monday through Friday, I get up at 5:30, 5 in the morning, and set alarms for things that are important throughout the day. Whether it's waking up, exercising, whether it's taking medication, drinking water, like if that was your goal, like set yourself alarms, taking naps, going to sleep. Yeah. You can use an Apple Watch. This reminds me of when I need to stand up, and I'm thankful that I got this for my birthday last year, and I use it like, okay, you need to start moving. It tells me how much I walked and stuff like that. So it does kind of hold you accountable and use technology to your advantage. But of course, you don't have to have a watch to do that. Use your phone. There's free apps. I know that I have a step app that keeps me in the say, hey, you haven't been moving, move around. I'm like, okay. It's like, hey, you gotta listen to it, right? Hold yourself and let your technology hold you accountable to it. Have a scale, like if that was one of your health goals, maybe ones that's Bluetooth, because they'll keep, you know, a record of your weight and even fat percentage if you get really technical. So get your tools, right? One really big one is get a good night's sleep. So that's like setting the tone for the next day. Sleep for about 7 to 8 hours. They say when I go to bed between 8 and 10. If you have a diffuser, turn it on and put some lavender. It's supposed to help with anxiety and everything. Drink maybe chamomile tea. It's supposed to help you sleep at night. Make sure your room is set dark, and it say keep the degrees around 65 degrees. I know I said this before with that regarding health, and one big thing that's helped me like with routine, and I do it almost every night, and this is during work, obviously, not like on the weekends, is set up your clothes for the following day. So I have 2 sets of clothes. I have my workout clothes on one side of the bed, and I have my clothes that I'm gonna wear on the other side. So I already know what I'm gonna wear the night before. I know those are little things, but I don't wanna worry about them the next day, so I just do it the night before. It takes maybe 5 minutes or less, okay? So do it the night before. So good night sleep is really important. Number 4, make a plan to set up a morning routine that will set you for success. So I think that's huge. Your morning routine, what you do in the first hour, half hour, really sets up the tone for the day. So it's really important that you set it up good for success. So wake up early than you're used to and build some structure. So if you want to get things done and you're able to go to sleep at a decent time, between 8 and 10, you can get up at 5 in the morning. A lot of successful people wake up at 4 or 5. I could do 5. I've woken up at 4:45, but usually, again, it's around between 4 and 5 you can be successful. Set up your alarm. Make sure you have an alarm schedule. Like I have Monday through Friday. I get up at 5:30, latest 6, but usually I think it's between 5 and 5:30. Get up, set up, because I'm gonna work out real quick, shower and get ready, right? And one big thing they say not to do, never snooze, because it's like setting yourself for failure. So think of the alarm as like boot camp, and you gotta get up and get ready, right? Have inspiring and motivating behaviors. This could be listening to great influencers, which I love to do. Once you listen to some, you'll get recommendations to others, whether it's a podcast, maybe have a creative playlist on your music, and that it makes you get up. And you can have it on shuffle because you don't get bored every day, right? And I would say have a good 20, songs that gives you enough an hour, right? Or 2 hours, maybe more. Maybe have just as many as you can, and keep adding to your list for motivation in the morning. Maybe listen to some audiobooks or read in the morning real quick. Have a quick reading, right? Anything that will help you kind of inspire you, right? One big thing they want you to do is move, or it's good to create a routine. Move, have exercise, whether it's walking in the morning, whether it's stretching, doing yoga, drink your water with a little bit of lemon, do your bed. I always do my bed every morning. If I don't do it, it feels like a mess when I come back, and it's just like, it's a reflection of my mind, so I need my bed done. Wash your face, floss, brush your teeth, again, that gets you kind of in the mode. Turn on your, and I guess if you're having your music, getting ready, that will help you with it. If you can, take a quick 1 hour shower. 1 minute cold shower. I can do it. It's hard. I worked on 5 seconds because it's supposed to like wake you up and stuff. So, but if you can't, just take a nice shower, I guess. It hits you hard and wakes you up. Maybe do some meditation. You start out with 1 minute to 5 minutes and work your way up. Depends on what available you have, your availability, right? And there you go. Number 5, assign days for specific things to do. If you can, batch things up, what things are important. Like today, I have to create a couple videos, one for next week, and then so I'm gonna do this video, and then I'm gonna do another video because I don't want to do it another time. I'm already set up for now, so I'm gonna do another video today. So batching like things that are similar tasks, right? So then you can accomplish more. Put in your work hours. So let's say I work from Monday through Friday, and I say I work from 8 to 4 or 7 to 3, put in your school hours. If you're going to school, okay, so I go to school from 4:30 to 8, Monday through Thursday. Like cleaning, okay, assign a certain day. Like I have cleaning, it's going to be like Wednesday, before class for half an hour, and I do a little bit of cleaning all the time. Maybe you have laundry day, and my laundry day is on Thursdays, because then you have your assigned date. That's when you do it. That's what you do, right? Maybe you have cheat days, workout days. Give yourself 3 to 5 days for working out. 3 is maintenance, 5 if you're trying to achieve goals, but no matter what, you're always between 3 to 5 days. And for me, most of the time it's Monday through Friday, but if I miss during the week, I'll do one in the weekend, right? For the most part. And then your cheat days, like I said, I have weekends, of course, because that's when I want to enjoy myself the most. I do on the weekends, but if I know I'm gonna have something during the week, I just do one day in the weekend and then one during the week. That's usually a trade, equal trade. If you have, you want to balance your time and spend time with family, so make sure you're planned for family gatherings. And then, of course, parent time is really important, you guys. So I make sure I call my parents every week, at least once, because it's our parents, and I make sure we hang out at least every other week. Sometimes every week, but for sure every other week. So it's good. I think that's important. I think that's one of my goals that I have. So, and I've been doing it. And last but not least, be patient with yourself. They say that habits take time, and it takes anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months to really get into something, whether it is exercising, whether it is waking up at a certain time, and just take one part of a routine at a time, whether it's just getting up actually getting up with your alarm when it goes off. That is progress, because some people can't, right? You want to be able to stretch yourself and get a little uncomfortable, but small moments at a time. So, okay, you made yourself uncomfortable a little bit here, and then the next day a little more uncomfortable, or maybe next week. But take baby steps towards your goals, and celebrate those little wins that you have, because progress is progress. I know some people set themselves, I want to lose like 30 pounds in like 5 months, and I said, like, well, maybe you can be realistic and set yourself, like, if you lose any weight, or just don't gain weight, that's an accomplishment in itself. So to review real quick, we have, like I said, on tips on how to create a daily routine or schedule. Make sure that you know your goals, whatever those goals are. Reading more. Make sure you have tools that are going to help you and use technology to your advantage. And really, really important to really try to get a good night's sleep, because that really will help you for the next day. Have a great morning routine. Remember, because that sets up the whole tone for the day. And assign days for specific things, and in your calendar, make sure you're using a calendar. Writing things down is really going to help you, creating a to-do list and stuff like that. And last but not least, please be patient with yourself, because you're not always going to get things right away or the first try. So give yourself, a pat on the back or on the side, just, for doing the little things, and do one thing at a time. Don't try to do a lot. Sometimes just getting up in the morning is progress. Some people are not morning people. So remember, it takes anywhere from 2 weeks to up to 2 months, but average 2 months for a habit to become a habit. So whether they say, oh, I can't do that, I've never done that, give yourself at least up to 2 months, because that's the average that something can become a habit. And if you're trying to cultivate healthy habits, just again, be patient and understanding, and grateful, and appreciate anything that you're doing towards moving in the right direction. Okay, that's all I have for this week, you guys. Short and sweet. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because a lot of the people who watch this are not subscribed. I appreciate any comments, give me any feedback. So until next time, see you later. Thanks for watching.